I bought a new toy, and there's not enough reviews out there for this device, so I want to do a review, a serious review on this Surface Pro that Microsoft put out. They have two versions. They have an RT version, which is a low power ARM processor, and then they have this Surface Pro, which you're about to see, which is a full-on i5 Ivy Bridge processor. It's full-on computer, and it's pretty awesome. So let's look at this device, see how it's hooked up. So it's got a pen. Let me get this camera oriented here. It's got a pen on this side. This kickstand. Pen's magnetic, comes right off. A magnetic pen. Got a kickstand that goes in and out, right? I should probably stay near the mic here. So that's your jack here. This thing right here, where my thumb's at, is a micro SD card slot for a micro SD card. On the top, there's really nothing but light sensor there. On this side over here is a volume control right here. My thumb's at. Above that is the headphone jack, and below that is a USB 3 port. Okay, so you got full connectivity from Windows stuff. So let's see what this baby does. Oh, by the way, a background, I have an iPad since day one. Love the iPad. I wasn't an Apple fan, but the iPad, as soon as I put it in my hands, it doesn't crash. It's very stable, very refined apps. As everybody knows, the ecosystem is pretty awesome for the iPad. It's 500,000 apps. The Windows 8 platform doesn't have the apps that the iPad does, but they're getting there. It's a new device, and I'm telling you right now, I used the Surface Pro for a week. I have it a week now. There's no crashes. The device is flawless. It is an iPad, but it does so much more, and you'll see that as I go through this. It is running a full Windows 8. Slide up there. This is your Metro screen. This is the touchpad interface for the Surface Pro. It is a full, like I said, i5 processor. So in the background, it's running Windows 8, complete Windows 8 operating system. And I'm going to start off from the left here. You got your full mail, right? Outlook, full Outlook. So you got your mail. Just ordered a Domino's pizza. We're eating that now, so we're good to go. And you can see everything's from the iPad now. If I swipe in from the right here, which is your main deal, swipe in. You get this what they call Charms bar here, and I'm going to click on the Start bar, and it takes me back to the Start menu here. Okay, and this is very easy to get used to, all this stuff. So don't think that's really difficult. So below the Outlook key is the Facebook, right? Facebook app, just like iOS and the iPad. Facebook app starts up, and you got your normal Facebook, right? It's almost the same. As nothing to look at there. Let's go back into the home screen again. Slide from the right, select Start. You got your Twitter app. What you can do is you select on this, and it leaves you in the Twitter universe, but it gives you another window over here, so you can scroll around, look around there, and you can hit this the left bar and go back to where you started at, right? So the big thing again, like I was saying, is the left charm bar. So, and we'll get to more things that this Windows 8 tablet does. But back to the main menu again. We got the weather, right? So I have weather here. I loaded a couple things. It's really interesting the way it's very, very nice the way this thing lays out here. And watch the speed on this thing now. I'm going to pull up a radar on this deal here. Okay, look at this radar here, right? When I animate this radar, the iPad never does anything like this. Look how fast this radar is. It's in there. I can zoom out. iPad it really has a lag for this type of thing, but this is right on the money. I can go to satellites. I can zoom in. I can go to world satellite humidity levels. See how it changes instantly? The iPad does not do that. And I have the iPad for 3 years. It does not do something like that. So all these apps I'm showing you are free. These are all free apps. I don't pay for any of the apps. So then we got this news app here. This is pretty interesting. If I swipe from the top down, I get a bunch of selections here, and a lot of apps are like this. And I have a choice here. I can save my favorite news sources, whatever. I want to USA Today, whatever it is. Or I can go to sources or video or any of these bottom ones they have in this charm bar here. But I go to sources, and I can scroll through any one of these sources here, right? Pick any one I want to pick out here. So let's just go to science. Let's pick out Discover, right? See how fast this thing is? Instantly, all this stuff comes out. These are all the news stories for the day. For today, it's very, 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 very fast. I'm very well pleased with the speed of this particular device. Look at this. Back out. And I can go out of here anytime I want to by hitting swipe right, charms bar, back to the main screen. Internet Explorer. There's two Internet Explorer apps. One is an app for the Windows 8, and the other one is the full-blown Explorer for the computer itself. So I can say, I can swipe down from the top, and I can go anywhere I want to on this particular bar. I can close these windows here, right? Or I could say, I'm going to go to a new window. I'm going to add a new window here. And the first thing it's going to do here is the bottom. You see what happened here? There's the last websites I was at, and there's my favorites over here. So right away you have that choice, right? You can go to one of these sites that I was just at recently, or I have favorites over here. I can slide and go to favorites. So I can go to any one of these drives, you know, just go to the website. It loads very quickly, very easily. Very nice. Again, back to the home page. Slide to the right. You're back there again. Maps. Let's go to the maps. Right to the maps. Right, that's my location right there. Slide down from the top. Down here on the bottom it says, do I want to show traffic? Map style, I can change from aerial to road. Look at that. Look at the speed of that thing.
Roadhouse.
Back to road view again. I'm swiping from the top down. I want to say, give me directions, or it's just fine. You know, I'm looking for Burger King. Let's do some Burger King. There it is, Burger King. I searched for earlier. So here's all the Burger Kings. That's the closest one to me. Give me directions to that Burger King. I'm going to use my locations. There it is. Directions to Burger King. I really need that Whopper really bad. So anyway, I can clear the map. I can swipe to the right again. Hit that home screen. I'm back in the home screen again. Netflix, same way. Very, very, very fast. This app is really amazingly fast. So Netflix is loading up for, I was watching something else before, so let's go to home. Very cool the way this interface is really set up. Because I watch something, it recommends other movies for me. Or I can just click on one of these and just say, yeah, I want to play that. Pick a random movie out. Look at that. It's amazing, the speed of this thing. And I'm watching a movie.
Okay.
That was not even 10 seconds. Not even 10 seconds. Amazing. Pause that. Again, to the right. Charge bar. Back to the home screen. That's how easy it is. And the weather. How about the store? Check this out. The store. So now I'm in the store now. And it's divided by all these little things here, right? I was searching earlier, so I remember what I was doing. So let's go to the top level here. So it has, obviously, surface picks and top picks and all that good stuff. Spotlighting. Separates by games, social, entertainment. But if I hit this charms bar again, see this top button right here where it says search? If I click that, I can search on anything I want to search for. Let's just say I'm searching for Pandora. Do I want to search a store? There's a search for the store. Is there apps that say Pandora? No apps. Or settings or files. So I can just drop down any one of these, and it'll search either the store or any app I'm in, or all of the apps. And this one button right here, and this desktop button, right to the desktop takes me, right to the desktop. Okay.
So everything you opened so far, you can go right back to where it was at.
But check this out. Say I was just using, what was I just using the last time? So if I go from the left and swipe over here like this.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there's what I was doing. Oh, And there's what I was doing before that.
Oh, wow.
And there's what I was doing before that.
That's nice.
And that I was doing.
And
you know what?
all in the same place.
All in the same thing. You know what? I want to watch this movie. But you know what? I want to watch this movie. You know what? I want to do something else.
Just listen to it.
And that movie. I want to do both. I'm going to do two things.
Okay.
So I can go like this, part way. Now I'm doing both things. Now I can do.
And there you go.
Now I can do a bunch of things over here while I'm watching the movie. Or I could drag it over here and put it on that side. Get the movie side. Or I could drag this, go full screen again. I could do the whole movie again. Or, you know what? The movie's done. I want to see the movie. I just drag this full screen.
All right, where's Burger King? We got to find Burger King again. Let's go.
So now the movie's gone. And I want the movie back, so I can. Movie's back. I watch a small screen, right? I want the movie full screen. It's pretty cool.
So now you replace your phone, your computer, your laptop. You replace everything's on one thing now.
Everything.
You don't have to. You don't have to have one in one hand and one in the other.
I need a doctor. I'll get you upstairs, you son of a.
Well, it's good if you have music. So I go again to the left. Go back to the start menu. Okay. So far you see the desktop. Oh, by the way, let's go back to the desktop. So right here we got the File Explorer. Just what you would see on your computer. And if you notice here, I have everything hooked up. Desktop. I can access my SkyDrive, my Google Drive, my Dropbox drive. Everything, all these drives, all these files, I can access this right away. So I can go to SkyDrive, Google Drive, and the Google Drive's. Watch this. That's in the cloud. Instantaneous playback in the cloud.
Yeah.
No way it needs it.
Really distorted.
Really is good. Really is good. I have a job now.
Why is it so distorted?
No, I don't.
Who are those guys?
Automatic static with
That'd be the volume too loud, but anyway.
Uh-oh, you better get rid of this. You're not gonna be able to post it.
Anyway, I could drop down from the top, see? And I could play, if I wanted to, I could play it to, if I had an Xbox turned on, I could say play to the Xbox and it'll play to the TV in the room. There's your playback options, you know, I can close captions on, but anyway. So I'm gonna do that. Plus, what I'm doing over here. I'm gonna work on a PowerPoint thing, and I'm gonna watch my automatic static thing. I can do both. Doesn't matter. Or I can put that full screen and do work over here. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Or I can go back to the home screen and start over again. I don't want to do something else. So now we got podcasts, a podcast app, free app. It's again free app. So here we got. It's full screen. Drag that over. Watch a couple things recently, or I can search for any podcast I want to. Again, how do I do that? The right-hand side here. Search. Now I'm searching all the podcasts.
Aren't all the podcasts on iTunes? Like you can't. How do you use it without iTunes?
You don't need iTunes. This is Windows, no iTunes. So
it's different podcasts, or it's the same ones?
Same podcast, but different service.
Because I never used anything.
It's a music. So here's all the music podcasts. I search for music. Here's all the music podcasts. And yeah, lots of music podcasts. I go on and on and on. So you select one of your podcasts and you're away you go, you know? That's all it is. Back to the home page. Oh, by the way, see this right there? Publisher, PowerPoint, OneNote, Word, Access, Excel. Full on Office. Exactly what you would use. I'm going to use Excel. I'm going to use, how about you use a blank page? There's a blank page in Excel. You can do anything I want to, type. It's a regular Excel spreadsheet.
Now, where's the keyboard pop up at?
Keyboard
Just
pops
at the bottom,
up.
Okay. Just
Keyboard
like
pops up.
else.
Yeah. Or you can have a physical keyboard on this device.
Yeah.
Really cool. Don't want to say it's a regular computer right here. It is a regular computer.
And all that is free with the.
No, that you had to pay for it. You get a free 30-day subscription to Office 365. Back in, swap right. There's your Dropbox integrated. Everything in my Dropbox, right? All your stuff is there. Flickster, right? Everyone wants to see movies, right? So this is really cool. I could go to the theater I want to go to. It automatically knows what theater's near you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see Oz.
And what's playing right now?
What's playing right now is that
nice.
you know what?
You don't even have to look.
And this is really impressive. These reviews. It's just watch the trailer.
Maybe you have too many things running.
Good. Oh yeah. By the way, speaking of that. Okay, folks. Here we go. Back to the right charms bar, right? And over here I have the task manager. Remember the task manager? Everybody who uses Windows? Here's the old task manager. I put it in here. Right there it is. Oh, we got a bunch of things open, so you can start closing this shit out if you want to.
And task.
I'm obsessed with task manager. I don't like stuff running.
Yeah.
So there you can shut stuff down.
So that does
turn
make
it
it
off.
faster, right? It has to make it a little faster.
Well, there's a lot of stuff running. Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
lot of shit running there. So.
But it's impressive. All that stuff was running. You can go right back to where it was.
Yeah, it's all running.
It still runs fast.
Yeah, I won't even shut it all off. So whatever. Let's go back to where I was at. So I got Evernote. I showed you Publisher. The calendar. You have a calendar app in there built in, right? Go back here. So, but I want to show you something else here. Xbox Smart Glass, audiobooks, photos. So all your photos. SkyDrive Photos, Facebook Photos, PC Photos, Picture Library Photos, Flickr Photos, and you can. It's an unlimited amount of libraries you can put in here. So go to SkyDrive Photos. Just start scrolling around. Just pick a photo. There's Christmas 2012. And you see some pictures. I'm like, I like that stuff, and click on that and start playing a slideshow. Now this is coming from the web now. So pretty fast, right? Not much of a delay. This is not locally stored on this Surface. Little load time, but not bad. Not bad at all. Same thing as the iPad. It's pinched to get back to a regular mode, right? There's the man. There's your co-host. Oh, by the way, when I slide to the left to right here, I can always see down here the time. The only thing about this Surface Pro that I don't like, but for what I use it for, it doesn't matter to me, is the battery life. The battery life is not good. So, I got to say that. But check this out. Anytime I slide to the right, I always got that start menu at the top, in the share and search. I showed you that. But I got this devices thing here too. So right now I'm in the tile menu. So the devices are, I can have duplicate. I can have a projector or another TV. I can project to something else very easily from anywhere. Or settings. I can set the tiles on this one. Or I can set the volume, right? Turn the volume up and down. I can set the screen to lock the screen, right? Or the brightness of the screen. The keyboard I can set. But check this out. I can go to the desktop. Now, when I slide over here and go to devices, or not devices, settings, watch what happens. And I got a control panel. That looks familiar to everybody that uses Windows 8. That's the familiar control panel. I can do anything I want to that computer. Or settings. I can change the screen settings.
That was my noise.
Right? I can change the screen settings. Or the screensavers or the desktop. Or
it doesn't do that noise.
Or I can do the PC info. Here's my Windows. I can change the device manager. Everybody knows Windows 8 knows what this is. So,
boing. Whoa, that's a weird noise they have.
And the last thing is the help. So let's go back to the home screen. But you see how I use it? I just go this, swipe in, and I go right to the home screen. Okay?
How do you change the desktop background? I don't know. Is it the same?
You can change that. Yeah, you can change that. So your photos, I have Audible. Here's the music player, right? Built in, automatic. I can say play an artist. I can search for the artist. Here's my music over here, right? So I can own music. So I can go by albums, songs, artist, any way I want to do it, right? And it plays instantly. That was the music. The video was just as cool. I showed you that. The games. So as you click into this, it's logged into your Xbox Live thing. You know who's online.
It's always on.
If I go over here to the left, I know who's online. Yeah. How about travel? You're traveling somewhere. You want to travel. So you swipe down from the top. Okay, so now you got destinations, flights, hotels. So it's pretty cool. It's just like flights. I'm going from, ABE, right? And it gives you a choice here, Allentown Airport, and I'm going to Vegas. Start typing, it gives you choices. I'm going to Vegas, and I'm going to certain dates, and I just say pretend I'm going on those dates. And it gives you those flights instantly. You can any date you want to. It's pretty cool, actually. All built in, all free. I'm gonna select that flight. There's all the information on that flight, and get seating charts, all that good stuff. All instantaneous. Again, I'm bored with that. I decided I want to go to Vegas. I want to go back to the home screen. Slide from the left or from the right. Done. Back to the home screen again. Now over here farther, I have other stuff that I installed other stuff. I can shop Amazon app, right? Get this now. Here we go. Here's a good one. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
This little BlueStacks here.
Mm.
This enables me, this app I installed, enables me to run any Android app I want to on this Microsoft device. Click that. Now it takes over. I got this. Now it looks just like a Nexus 7 or an Android phone. It's just like that phone does. And we got the games. Pinball game is pretty cool. So Microsoft made this pinball game, which is really cool. They give you one board, you can buy the rest. Right? Typical Microsoft. Typical anybody, actually. And one board here, you can see all these other boards I have. So I'm signed in, Xbox Live, I'm signed in, right?
Oh, okay.
Which is pretty cool. Profiles loaded. So everything I do here now is on my Xbox Live thing.
It'll save your scores and that.
Yep, everything's saved automatically.
Compete
I got this cool camera angle here. I can do the wide camera angle. As soon as it's done with the intro video, I guess. Oh my.
Music is good.
Yeah, right. So I can change this camera angle. First of all, we have to go through this tour of the board. Are we done yet?
There has to be something you can do.
There we go. Okay. I can do this camera angle, wide angle, close up. You got a couple choices here, right? The same thing what you would think, right? Same controls you would think. Pretty cool, actually. And things fly in from the outside and they start doing stuff. See? That's pretty cool. You don't get that in a regular pinball machine. You can play that while I'm looking at you.
So you just saved, you just kind of paused it?
Yeah, and I can play this while I'm looking at you now on this side there. Or I can do this. I can play the pinball machine really small and then look at you big screen. It's really, the iPad cannot do that. You can't even make the iPad do that.
Yeah.
Period. I can watch myself play. Can't do that in the iPad.
Oh.
Battery's running low.
Time for bed.
Pretty awesome though, I can do that.
Isn't it, when you plug it in, doesn't it have a good aroma, like it's an air freshener too?
No, it does not.
No? Isn't there an app for that?
Yeah, thanks for making it fun. Okay, so now we have one last thing I want to show you is the two things. Fresh paint, which is the little iPad, the little thing here. Check this out. I can take a picture of something, or I can make a new one. Let's make a new one here. Let's get started. Make a new one. My paintings. New. There was new. Duh. Big giant thing. So I could take camera. Okay. I don't want that camera with the other camera. So take the picture. So now you're in the picture, right? Everything's okay. Now I want to start editing this video. So now I can take this and I can bring the brush down, right? And the brush I want to use.
You could put your face on my face.
Red brush in there. I want to mix yellow with that. Mix some yellow brush in that color there. And I can just start.
You better not do anything I don't like.
It's pretty cool though. It's like a painting app it's all. By the way, it's all for free too. So it's pretty awesome. And I can change the backgrounds and the surface, all these different surfaces and backgrounds. It's pretty amazing what they do for free. What they do for free here. Those little brushes, little pencils. I can use a pencil, and I'm going to do a green. Okay. It's pretty cool. Anyway, I'm bored with that. Back to home screen. Done.